Good afternoon. My name's Gunny Sergeant Juan. I was joined the Marine Corps in 1988 in November. Got deployed to Desert Shield, Desert Storm in 91, and that tour went pretty good. But then got remobilized for Iraq in 2004, at which time I belonged to a team called the Beast, Battalion Exploitation Scout Sniper Team. Pretty big word for pretty much a taxi cab driver with a lot of firepower. And what our job was to insert and extract snipers. In that tour of duty, within 2 weeks, my vehicle took 3 different direct hits from IED explosions, at which that's where I acquired my injuries. At that time, I didn't realize how serious it was, but I was diagnosed with PTSD and TBI at that time, post-traumatic stress and traumatic brain injury. It wasn't so traumatic where I didn't lose any limbs or anything like that, but it was those invisible injuries that I received. Freedom Station was a place that was designed and created to help these Marines in their transition. You're waiting for that paycheck to come in, or that paycheck to stop from the Marine Corps and the paycheck to start with the VA. It just doesn't happen. Personally, it took me 10 months. I've heard some veterans take up to a year and a half. That's too long. 10 months will put you in bankruptcy. It'll put you homeless. It'll put you in situations that you find yourself helpless and hopeless. That being said, that's probably why we have such a high suicide rate in the military now. The military, you know, the Marine Corps itself and the VA is trying to do the best they can, but they're overwhelmed. And great Americans like the Warrior Foundation and its volunteers, that's when they step up to the plate. Within that 10-month transition, we've acquired Freedom Station, and Freedom Station is a place that a service member can come, take off his pack, lay down. It's a furnished place. It's not for free. They pay rent, you know, and the rent here is affordable. See, the military, if you go on base housing, and you have to be qualified, you have to be married, or you have to be a certain rank or higher, like an E4 or higher, to acquire base housing. But base housing takes the full allowance of your bachelor's housing allowance. This place doesn't even take half. It takes just enough to show you to be a responsible adult, to pay your rent, to pay your electric, to pay your gas, and then turn around, save that money, because this is a temporary transition. You're gonna save that money because later on you're gonna move on and you're gonna move to another neighborhood, another place. I've had Marines transition to college, Marines transition to being married, getting full-time jobs. And they're going to become the next generation of Americans. They're going to be responsible in giving back to this great country. So the Tee It Up for the Troops was an amazing event that happened that contributed greatly to the foundation. The foundation only works as long as Americans are volunteering and giving to the foundation. Again, 100% goes to the mission. None of it goes to any employees, you know, here at the Warrior Foundation. They're all volunteers. You know, so I would say, you know, come on out, participate with the Marines, see the Marines, shake their hand, see where your money's going to if you do contribute, or come volunteer with us. You know, the Marines love to meet new people.